Alright, this show we're using perfect squares to estimate the square root. We're going to round our final answer to 1 decimal place, and then we can verify it with a calculator. So, square root of 18. From our list of perfect squares, here we know that 18 fits between 16 and 25. So we're going to use that as a reference. We know that 4 squared is equal to 16, and we know that 5 squared is equal to 25. We're looking for 18. So we know it fits somewhere between 16 and 25, and it is a fair bit closer to 16 than it is 25. If you'll notice, that's just a difference of 2. This is a difference of 7. So it's much, much closer to 16 than it is to 25. So that means I'm going to estimate that my square root is much closer to 4 than it is to 5. I'm going to say that it's about 4.2. So if you estimate 4.2 squared, that's approximately equal to 18. We're using the squiggly equal sign to say approximately equal to 18. Now, we can check that. The actual square root of 18 we can do on our calculator. And when you do that, the actual answer is, in fact, 4.2. 4264, etc. It goes on for quite a while, but to 1 decimal place it's 4.2, which is exactly what we had estimated. So that was a good estimate. Same process for B. We're trying to find the square root of 23. Again, check your perfect square references. 23 is in the same range still. It's between 16 and 25. So we'll use 4 squared is equal to 16 again, and 5 squared is equal to 25. But this time, we're looking for 23. And this time, it's going to be closer to 25. We can see that the difference here is 2, and the difference here is 7. So yeah, substantially closer to 25 than it is to 16. So my estimate for the square root means it's going to be closer to 5 than it is 4. So I'm going to estimate 4.8 squared is approximately equal to 23. And again, check it on your calculator. The square root of 23 is actually equal to, on the calculator it says 4.7958, and it goes on, so that rounds to 4.8, which again was our estimate. So that's a good estimate. Last one, we're working on 35. Go back to your reference here. 35 is now actually between 25 and 36. We're looking for 35, so it's very, very close to this one, but it's between 5 and 6. So use that as a reference. 5 squared is 25, and 6 squared is equal to 36. We're looking for 35, which was down here, very close. Same deal as before. I compared the distances. That one is 10, that one is 1. So it's almost right at 36. So I'm going to estimate that my square root is almost at 6. I'm going to say 5.9 squared is approximately equal to 35. That's my estimate. And then if you check it on your calculator, the square root of 35 is equal to 5.91607, etc. to 1 decimal place. It again is 5.9, which matches our estimate. So that's the process for estimating square roots. Use the perfect squares that you know, and then you can come up with a reasonable estimate from that.